What is up, guys? Joey here, and I have a gameplay for you today. We are on Resistance, and I'm using the L118A of Death, and I have my Akimbo MP 412s. 412s because I don't know what else to call them. They aren't Magnums. I like these guns more than the Magnum for some reason. It feels like... Well, I guess the Magnum does have the Desert Eagle sound in this game, but I just feel like these are more buff. I feel like a badass, a real badass when I use these guns compared to the Magnums. I don't know why. I guess they're just shorter, the way they look. It just appeals to me for some reason. So I'm just doing a little fast forward here. This first round, I will fast forward because it was kind of like just derp, 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 derp. And then I move into planting the bomb, and then some more derp. So, super fast mode, warp speed engaged. And then I missed some shots right here. So, this guy was coming at me, last guy left. I ended up missing a bunch of shots. I just said, screw it, I'm going to kill you with the pistols. To the face. To the head. Dome piece. So, that was the first round. And this map is one of the maps I don't really like at all. The reason for this, you know, it is, I guess it's one of those maps where you kind of have to push up at the beginning of the round and not really commit to a full-on rush. You have to push up and kind of wait on the enemies. Like, you run into this courtyard up here and you get the initial kills, right? So you're on the other side, you would probably kill me right there. But you get the initial kills, and then you kind of have to sit there and decide whether you want to risk going into their spawn and getting picked off by one of those snipers, or if you should flank around like I do here. I always go around and plant the bomb. I guess it just ruins your timings when you have to push up like that and then stop and wait on the enemies. Kind of like a slow push, sort of. I like, when I rush, I like to be able to hold the sprint button down, time it so maybe the second time I run out of sprint, I aim down sights at, sorry, I missed that shot. Aim down sights at the fence or something at the top and pick someone off, and then hold the sprint button again, be in their spawn. Once I'm in their spawn, then I have to figure out kind of what I want to do. I always talk about this, I kind of preach about it a lot, but in order to be a consistent player, you have to reduce the amount of variables that are inside the game. And you can't control what other people do. All you can do is control your own movements in the game. So by holding the sprint button down, by going the same way every round, you set these constraints on all the variables that you can control, and you increase your chance of doing well, being consistent. So if you mix it up every single round, you're not going to know what the hell is going on, and it's going to be different in every single... Sorry, I'm talking about some hardcore stuff when I'm getting some dirties, but I don't know. I seem to preach about that a lot. I think it's really neat, and if you are that good that you do consistently with one rush, you can mix it up and make another one, and have two rushes that you know to death, and if you ever need to, you can use them. And this is a really not a bad round, so it's a little bit nice, I think. But mixing it up is always good. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to mix it up, but if you have like two different rushes that you know how to master, you know how to do, and you'll be a lot more consistent than another person who's just winging it every round, like my teammates do quite often. So that's why you see me doing the same rush on the same side every time, or even making the same route if it's not a rush. So, or route if you're American, English, doesn't matter. You get the point. So I have my full specialist here. This is usually where I die, because specialist gets me killed with that stalker. And just about every one of my game plays where I get specialist bonus, I end up dying. It's really... Wow, I'm just lighting him up. You better hit that. Give me a rating for that. Those last two rounds there, before I lose this round. Yeah, I just spoiled it for you guys. I do lose this round. I do a little fast forward here because I was doing so good, 13-0. I thought I'd end the game, telling my teammates, "Come on, we got this." Gameplay going up, and then I even picked up an MT7 because it's just so close. and I get killed by this guy crouching. He randomly decides to crouch and aim down sights. Nothing I could really do about it, except have wall hacks and know where he is or something like that. See, look at that. I don't understand. Maybe it's because he had a motion sensor somewhere. That's all I got, really. He was like purple prestige anyway. I thought I had him, especially with the MP7. So I ended up switching to the Type 95 of death with the FMG Akimbo 9 secondaries. And recon, sleight of hand, dead silence. This class, it's not fair at all. So if you ever find yourself losing a game and you just want to get it over with and your teammates aren't going to cut you any slack, this is what you switch to. You can see, look at that. Would you look at that turn on there? Turn on and then a one burst. Overpowered. So overpowered. So I have two classes like that in case I ever find myself needing to win and finding that the sniper isn't cutting it. Look where he was. I wouldn't have got him with the sniper, no chance. Well, maybe there's like a little bit of a chance, but you get the point. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm Joey, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.